What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here. Excuse me, hiccup. And we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time we started our day on the 27th here on the Courageous 2. I'm actually, oh yeah, we can't leave anywhere yet. And we've just been kind of checking out the ship and seeing who's hanging out where. We have currently checked the bridge and the third floor, so fourth floor and third floor. But we still have the second and first floor to check out, where we have more Thor students and Class 7. Well, I mean, I guess Class 7 is still Thor students. Just kind of hanging out and doing whatnot. So, shop and multi-purpose sector on the second floor. Let's take a look. Is there a computer room? This floor contains exits from the ship or to the deck. Oh, so this is how you get to the deck. Seems like they got a cafeteria, a sick bay, a reference room, and some stores here too. Yep, so, but doesn't look like anyone's reference room, black records, okay? I'm sure Sarah is, even though she'll tease him, I'm sure she's very happy to see Tobal, alright. Margarita and Tatiana in here. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably some characters on the deck as well. Maybe. Let's see. We didn't have the opportunity to do this in Cold Steel 2. We weren't able to just run on the deck. It's not as far as what's going on here. You gotten a lot stronger since the last time we met, Kyrie. All that training you do must do you good. I'm noticing considerable difference in, let's see, your deltoids. You can tell that's great. And you're right, last time I took some measurements, my shoulders were at least a ridge wider than before. See? Work hard and you're bound to see results sooner or later. Wow, Wayne's got a real eye for details. I'm so glad to see you're unharmed, Patrick. I know Reen feels the same. Thank you, Elise. I'm happy to see you safe too. Instructor Makarov on the main campus got in touch beforehand to appraise us of the situation, so I knew better than to worry, but still. I see, so that's why the branch campus students are all aboard. Right you are, clever as always. No doubt you were racked with anxiety over my whereabouts, chest tight with the pain of uncertainty, so I must apologize. Oh, Reen. Schwarzer! Hey, good job out there, you two. Are you all set to head out, Patrick? Naturally, I finished making the necessary preparations yesterday. Good to hear. Honestly, I'd rest easier if I knew you were going to be staying aboard, but yes, I feel the same. What's your game here, Schwarzer? Leaving me alone with Elise? That isn't like you. What do you mean? It's not like I've ever specifically tried to keep you apart. What? I shudder to imagine what you'd do if it was your aim, then. Ahem, Schwarzer, let me say this. I don't know how much of an ordeal this rivalry is going to end up being, but I will not under any circumstances permit you to disappear and leave poor Elise behind. Patrick. I'm sorry, I've been trudging around with an air of resignation without even realizing it. But you know, people might start getting weird ideas if you two spend too much time alone. Maybe I'll have you show me around the ship then, Patrick, if you're so inclined. Talk about doing a 180. Does my heart good to see your friendship thriving, you two. I mean, if that's what you want to call it. Oh, here we go. Oh, Reen. Well, we finally meet again. Reen? You okay there, Dorothy?
話には聞いていましたが、その銀髪と漆黒の衣装は私を話の海に沈めたいんですか？
Oh Lord. Hi, Monk.
でも確かにその姿は反則的というか、リーンを元ネタにしたラジオドラマ、今すぐ新しいエピソードを書き下ろしても構わないよね。ねえ。
What, like you already did? When I brought Rosine along? It's business as usual with these two, as you can probably tell. No kidding, I'm not sure I've ever seen you guys ease up. That may have gotten a bit excessive, actually, even for me. Sorry, Reen, I got a little carried away myself. You don't need to apologize, I get it. This is kind of a lot to take in at once. That aside, are you the one managing the terminal room for us, Monk? You know it, I'm a little busy with all my Radio Trista work, sure. But you guys got way more on your plate out here. Can't imagine a single one of us out there wouldn't jump to lend a hand. Speaking of which, Dorothy and I just finished setting up the terminal. As it so happens, the Imperial Museum approved my extension hiatus request. I'll probably spend most of my time in the reference room next door, so feel free to call for me whenever you like. You can go ahead and send all the data the branch campus kids have collected over to us. Battle and combat data goes to me, personnel files off to Vivi, and any books and other written materials over to me. Okay, got it. Thanks for all your help, guys. It'll be good to have you aboard with us. Always good to have friends. Emma. The terminal has carried out a connection test for Palm Party. I helped a little. Haha, I see. You play Palm Party, right, Emma? Yes, sometimes. That reminds me, we haven't exchanged account IDs yet. We should play against each other if we have the time. Sounds great to me. Alright, what else we got? Who's in here? Alright, we just saw these two in here. Tatiana, I was wondering when I might see you again. And not you, Margarita, you're looking well. Oh, I guess I did hear that you two were old friends. Some sort of family connection, right? That's right. Dilettante families tend to flock together, as Tatiana's and mine have since medieval times. Though Tatiana's father is a viscount, while mine is a mere baron, she never let that stand in the way of our friendship. Well, the Dresdens have always been tolerant of those from other social standings, too. Of course, and that shared tolerance is part of what's kept our family so close for all these years. That's a good kind of friendship to have. Beauty calls to beauty, after all. It was always our destiny to come into each other's lives. Just like me and Vincent, how we fell in love at first sight. Oh, is that what happened? It's good to see you're just as powerful as ever, Margarita. Yeah, love at first sight, one-sided. Oh, Reen. Hey, how's it going? Linde, Vivi, I'm so glad you two are alright. The lovely twins.
それはこちらのセリフです。リーンさんや皆さんにお怪我がなくて本当に何よりです。
Vivi.
それにしてもリーン君ってばますます色男になっちゃって。それで恋愛の方はどうなの？
Oh Lord.
そろそろ本命は決まった？
What if I said you? Vivi, please. I'm really sorry about this, Reen. It's okay in a way, it's actually kind of comforting. Some things never change. In any case, I'm sorry for all the trouble I put you two through. If I'd just been a bit more skillful in my command, things might not have gone the way they did. It's okay, guys, you have nothing to apologize for. If you hadn't drawn the enemy away with your Merkbah, there's no way the operation could have succeeded. Besides, it's time we got some front-page limelight for once. It certainly was a rather dramatic appearance, to say the least. By the way, you're staying on the ship as part of the medical staff, right, Linde? Or does that leave you, Vivi? Well, since I'm already here, I was thinking I could sign on as the Courageous Two's official photographer. I'm sure Rex can handle the on-land coverage just fine on his own. What do you think? Great, that settles it. Happy to be aboard. Sure, good to have you. Looks like things are about to get a lot more hectic around here. I caused you and Rosine so much trouble through my inexperience. I can only thank Eidos and no one got hurt. I would hardly be able to forgive myself if I brought harm upon any of you. But rather than kick myself over what happened, I ought to move forward and do what I can to make up for it. This isn't your weight to carry alone, guys. Remember that. So glad we made it in time. Also, I want to apologize for keeping my whereabouts a secret for so long. It's okay, Linda. You've got nothing to apologize for, especially with what I hear about you helping out with His Highness's treatment. So thank you. I'm really glad to have you with us. Me too, Rain. I promise I won't let you down. Alright, let me just see what nonsense Vivi will say. Given that I'm already here and everything, I think I'll see if they can let me stay on as the current... Yeah, you already said that. We'll be seeing each other lots, Rain. I'm sure. So, what do you think of The Courageous 2, Rain? I gotta say, the original might have been incredible in its own right, but this is about as cutting edge can get. I heard they even put the armaments through a fair bit of upgrading. Yeah, though His Highness didn't seem too hot about it at first. Hot or not, we're in for some pretty intense combat in the coming days, that's just a fact. Once we get to that point, basic deterrence won't just cut it anymore. Yep, that's probably what clinched the decision to load up on the firepower. Sounds like they met some resistance from Professor Schmidt on the development side of things, though. I can only imagine. Professor Erica and Albert Russell were involved in this as well, right? Seems like they had a tech expert from the Epstein Foundation come in on the down low, too. Yep, the ship's got all the latest tech, save for anything the Verne Company might be keeping under wraps. In other words, you guys got yourselves a pretty killer setup here. Make sure you put it to good use, alright? Got it. I'll relay that to His Highness and the other students, too. Are you going to meet up with Estelle and the others when you get down to the surface? Nah, I was planning on letting Sherazard take care of that front. I'll be operating on my own for a while. Got a few things I want to check out. I'm sure you'll be more than busy dealing with all the rivalries, but do me a favor and keep an eye on His Highness for me, too, alright? Of course, we'll take care of him. That your intuition calling? Feels like it's almost always on the mark at times like this. Just make sure you say hi to Ein for me, okay? Well, I haven't even been able to get in contact with her yet. She must be talking about the head of the Gralsritter. I didn't know she and Toval were acquainted. Well, we did. What do we got going on here? Oh, right! The main campus people are here, too. Well, here's something you don't see every day. I didn't realize you two had come aboard the Courageous 2 as well. As escorts for Major Michael, yes, though we plan on returning to the service before long. That said, I could never have imagined we'd end up having to face His Highness so quickly. But at the same time, we've been well prepared to do so. This was a good opportunity as we could have expected. That does make sense. So what's the situation with the Derflinger then? Yeah, did the IDF and RMP end up chasing it down? It would appear the IDF doesn't deem us worthy of wasting their time. We managed to keep the RMP in the dark as well, thanks to Major Michael. Yeah, I guess Michael would know everything that goes on with the RMP. I think we'll all have a certain degree of freedom in our movements from here on out. Let's be sure to keep in touch, okay? Did you manage to take down my Arcus number? I've already relayed to the communications team if not. Yeah, you bet I did. Sydney. Man, I'd be blowing your Arcus up non-stop if it weren't for the stupid war. Oh, was there something specific you wanted to discuss? Nah. My main man here just wanted to hear your sweet silky voice is all. That's so. In that case, I respectfully decline. And bam, shot right out of the gate. I haven't even made an actual move yet. As if you ever do. The more things change, the more they stay the same, for Sydney at least. Oh, hey, Instructor Reen. Hello. Hey, you two, taking a little break? Hells yeah, I like this place almost as much as the Derflinger. We took a look around the other decks, but it's still hard to get a good grasp of all the facilities on board. Every facility is state-of-the-art, but they don't have a pool. I think that might be asking for too much. They got great baths, though. Maybe you could make do with them for now. I don't know if you should be swimming in the baths, though. Oh, so this is like the actual cafeteria. Hi, Maya. Haven't you had breakfast yet? Of course I have, but it's all on me, instructor. This kitchen is just too fun to use. I wrote Maya into being a taste tester for a new dish I'm working on. I was happy to help out, really. Even right after a large meal, I can always make room for something different. It's pretty impressive. I wonder if they're going to do anything with, like, Maya and her father before the end of the game, because we know he was obviously working with Of course they'd be here, with Lecter. I thought Rex was handling the ground stuff. Why is he here? Good to see you again, Cerberus. Sorting stock again, I see. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Ooh. Hey, guys. What do you mean, guys? If Reed's just walking around by himself. Welcome to the esteemed courageous branch of Nine Volley. Don't leave empty-handed. I rubbed my eyes in disbelief when I saw your shop sign. How'd you end up setting up shop on board? The Blondie reached out to me. I was downright floored when he hit me up to take care of his personal armaments. But I couldn't give two shits whether he's a ghost or not. As long as his mirror is corporeal, we're set. Got to see some cool stuff here, so I decided to stick around for a while. Ever the shrewd businesswoman, I see. We're fighting against something on a whole different level than before. It's going to be very risky. Having a weapon merchant right on our ship will definitely come in handy. Got you covered, pal. Got anything interesting? Oh, hey, Celine. Oh, right, and I have all this money to exchange. Oh, something for Randy. Cool. Oh, you're here. Is that Reen I see? Hey there, Becky. Been a while, hasn't it?
音沙汰なかったのは堪忍やけど、ベッキー商会カレージャス支店、この度堂々のオープンや。改めてよろしゅう頼むわ、リーン。
Glad to have you aboard, Becky. Seeing her over the counter really does scream courageous, though, doesn't it? It's like the Civil War all over again. All she's missing is Hugo rivaling it up beside her. Looks like he's off doing whatever he wants in the now, per usual. I'll have to prove to him that his way of doing things just isn't right. Business isn't just about the profits. You've got to have empathy for the customers, too. Well, it's good to see the Becky brand enthusiasm's never low on stock, at least. By the by, I plan on heading down from the ship soon after this. You can bet I won't spare any effort helping you guys out. We'll swap info again next time we meet, so make sure you come and find me. Besides, you wouldn't want to miss out on these spicy new glamour shots I'm putting together, would you? I think I can stand to miss a few of them, actually. Let's just say we'll do our best and leave it at that. Good to see Becky again. What's this? This is where you've been. How's the milk treating you? Milk on the courageous too. How that doesn't matter where I drink it. Milk is milk. Just thought I should go into the trial on a full stomach. It's not a bad idea. But shouldn't you be in human form? I can be in whatever form I want, thank you very much. Besides, in my human form, this amount of milk would hardly fill me up, would it? Alright, you made your point. Alright, we've already been on the deck, so, I guess just one more floor to check out. Where's the elevator? Makes sense why Alisa's gonna be down here. Not sure what Elliot will be doing down here, though. This floor contains the hold and the workshop. We'll be spending a lot of time here. During the Civil War, this is where George helped us out. Oh, hey, Ferris is here. Got Ferris and Gwen. Let's just see who's over where. Tito over here talking to somebody. One of the workers. Elliot, Kenneth, and Mint. I guess we could talk to Ardine. Ardine, how are you finding the Courageous 2? I couldn't ask for more. Understand that always being in flight means I consume a significant amount of mana. The Meisters are excellent as well. I'm grateful to be able to rest in such a calm and relaxing place. That's great. Still, I may ask you to lend us a hand in the future. Let's make it through the rivalries together. Heh, by all means. He really does kind of have more of a Crow personality. Valimar remains still and empty. Valimar, Millium. We finally reached a place where everyone can let their guard down for a bit. We made it through without incident. All that's left now is to see this rivalry through to its end. There's the trial before that too. Failure is not an option. Thanks for your help, you guys. Oh, Rean. Elliot and Mint and Kenneth?
Yahoo, Rean-kun! 元気してるみたいでよかったよ。まあ、リーン君たちなら絶対大丈夫って思ってたけどね。
Oh, right. Weren't they hinting at in Cold Steel 3 that Elliot and Mint might have a thing going?
そうだね。ところで、今も竿は振ってるかい？各地に現れた主たちについて耳寄りな情報があるんだけど。
Yeah, we even ran into your dad. Well, maybe I'll have you fill me in then. But I know that Mint helped out the branch campus. You helped with the Courageous too, right, Kenneth? Well, I did travel around all Erebonia while investigating fish ecosystems. I guess I did help in that I shared the information I was able to acquire with His Highness and everyone. I see. That sounds just like you. Thoris really does produce all types of people, doesn't it? For sure. The occasional musical prodigy, even. Well, prodigy might be going far. But it seems like you really improved your technical skills while in Liberalment. And you were involved in the construction of the Courageous too. I was allowed to join in on some already finished equipment, you could say. Professor Russell experiences extreme tunnel vision when focusing on research. We're aware. But he wasn't overly strict when it came to minor mistakes. Working for him was pretty easy in that sense, just like with Professor Schmidt. Uh-huh. I think you might be the only person who'd say that working under Professor Schmidt is easy. Mint's a pretty big deal, too. Alright, and we got our last... I mean, we'll check in on Tita in there, but... Oh, Rean. Just making sure the ship's equipment's all in order? Yeah, I'm getting ready to head to the Luna Shrine. Gwen, I know I've said this before, but great work on the Courageous 2 operations. And Ferris, it sounds like you, Patrick, and the others helped quite a bit. Well, only a little. I was just acting as a representative for our sponsors. Handling Schmidt's unreasonable demands is exhausting work. Right. I'm just glad you two made it through okay. And I guess my mother and Sharon are safe too. Alisa, that stupid daughter of mine. And going so far as to involve Schmidt. Also, Franz is completely, I mean, what the hell was with him? Forget it. I'm sorry, Alisa. No, it's okay, grandfather. I prepared myself for the worst for some time now. He's almost like a different person, even though he looks like father, but I'm prepared to face him. You know, you've really gotten stronger, Alisa. Yes, it seems like you've really been making strides alongside Rain and the others from Class 7. Hold on a minute, Ferris. Wouldn't it be more accurate to say alongside Rain and just end it there? Hehe, oh my, yes, that does sound better. Oh, great. Now we got Ferris joining in on this. Hey, Ferris, what is this about? I don't really know the particulars, but I think someone might be in denial about something. I'm guessing it's Alisa. Grandfather, Ferris, can both of you please stop with the speculation? Alright, alright. Anyway. Looks like you'll be on the ship for the time being, Gwen, but Ferris, you said you'll be heading down? Yes, I'm going back to Ordis. I need to speak with my brother about something. We're nearing the final act, so I'd like to give my best to Governor Regnitz as well. Okay, I'd be happy to help out any way I can. You would do well to accomplish what you must first. Together with Reen and those from Class 7, I trust that's one thing you won't waver on, yes? Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Ferris. We'll both do our best. Let's show some pride as former members of Thor's Lacrosse Club. You got it. That's true friendship. Right, I'm glad she's got such a good friend. What about you, Reen? How are things with you and Alisa right now? That's a grandfather. He doesn't miss a beat. I assume when we try to head to another area now that, it's gonna, like, beep that we're getting close. Working with Professor Schmidt has done wonders for your skills, Tita. I'm glad to hear the Orbital Gear 3 units are testing well so far. Thanks, I'm really excited about it too. Oh hey, you were an engineer on the original Courageous, right? I'm amazed you remember me. This is actually the third Arsael class airship I've worked on. I've been there right since the beginning. This one is packed full of the most advanced technology RF the Foundation and ZCF have to offer. It might as well be my masterpiece. I only hope it proves worthy of what you and His Highness are trying to accomplish. Believe me, it's already helped us more than you know. Between you, Tita, and everyone else, ZCF has done a heck of a lot for us. Well, it never hurts to have a good working relationship with the likes of the Prince. Now that the handover is complete, most of the ZCF staff are going to be leaving the ship next time we land. But that means I'll be entrusting my masterwork to you, Tita. Do me proud. Got it. I won't let you down. Thanks again for everything. Alright, well, let's head back up. To all passengers, we will soon be concluding our orientation flight and charting a course to the Lunar Shrine. We'll be landing on Lake Gala in 30 minutes. Good timing, I'm done here. I'll just double check them right, then head to the bridge. I guess we could do one final check on our gear. That's the medical room. Well, I'm not going to be able to afford everybody's weapons right now, but I suppose that's good enough. Alright, let's head back to the bridge. For whatever this trial from Roselia is going to be. Hey, Reen, were you able to make the lap around the ship? Yeah, I was. I think I've seen about everything I wanted to. And it made me realize again just how amazing the ship really is. Does my heart good to hear you say that. And no part of this ship deserves the Olivier seal of approval more than, drumroll please, the baths. We simply must bathe together when time permits. A chance to lay ourselves bare, if you catch my meaning. He hasn't changed. Well, you never asked to ask me twice about taking a nice hot bath. Oh, and I'm sure you heard the announcement, but our maiden flight will soon be coming to an end. Would you please ready yourself for landing, Reen? Can do. I've taken a lap around the ship and spoken with everyone who will be disembarking. Maybe I'll just wait on the bridge for now. Obviously, we're not going to handle a whole Luna Shrine in this video, but we can at least get started, I suppose. We did go through the Luna Shrine, from what I remember. That was obviously before we had Reen back. Landing in the lake where that big sea monster popped up in Yuna's bonding event. This will be our third time coming to the Milsante area. Wonder if the Milsante residents would be worried about seeing a giant ship land. Alright, goodbye to all of them. Goodbye, Class 7. Class 7 and Class 7 only. Here we are at the Luna Shrine again. Yes, but it feels different this time. Yep. Yeah, there's energy coming out of it. Mana, presumably. Rose did say the spirit veins are becoming more active, so perhaps that's why. I wagered your good mirror that you're right. Now that I can sense mana, I'm starting to see what you mean. Feels like it's still being contained inside the shrine, though. That makes sense. This is the only shrine that's been overseen by the Wandering Witches for generations. My mother came here to purify its waters countless times throughout her life, or so I've heard. Oh, right, I did hear something like that. You never really knew your mother right. I've heard stories that she was a witch of rare and superb talent. But all this happened was before I was born, so stories are all I have to go on. I was really little when she passed away. I don't remember much about her. But grandmother told me all about this shrine. Deep within, beyond the altar, we'll find a reflecting pool. Gazing into it should light our way. Who doesn't love a conveniently omniscient magical artifact? Crow's comments are just the best. So unlike on Briona Island, the shrine extends even beyond the altar then. Grandmother should have opened it up already. She'll be waiting for us. Is everyone ready to go? Almost, I just need a minute. Come, Valimar. Not taking any chances, huh? Or is this something else? Let me guess, you wanted the whole Class 7 together for this? Right, and none of us know what's going to happen, so it pays to be prepared. I already discussed it with His Highness Mint and the others. Heh, I see now. We really are all here then. Yeah. Well, guess we better mosey. Next stop, the altar. Hey Celine, aren't you gonna change into human form? Don't rush me, that can wait until after we talk to Rose. She really hates being in that form, huh? Even though, when you go in battle, you can have her. Who do I want? I should probably set up my team now. So, give me Laura. Give me Crow. Give me... I guess Yuna can stay. Yuna's pretty much... new Class 7 is pretty much caught up at this point. From all the stuff we've done. Let's keep yeah, let's keep Muse there. We can also bring Elliot. And then give me Gaius. That's a good balance of new and old Class 7, I suppose. Alright, but next time we're going to head inside the shrine and see what Roselia wants us to do here. Obviously, they said it's a trial to get ready for the rivalry, so we're going to see what happens. So, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.